Well, here we are at Max's Garage Mahal. I keep getting a lot of private messages about how to sipe a tire, because some of the tires Mass Depot doesn't quite have in stock yet, because they are let's get them a little picture here. Mass Depot is they do have lawnmower tires, but basically what they have on lawnmower tires are the same thing basically that you have on your lawnmower. And more people are wanting a more aggressive tire. So I get a lot of questions about how, and by the way, Mass Depot and I stay in constant communications. They are expanding their tire line, thank goodness, and they're going to have more and more aggressive tires in the sizes that we need for our lawnmowers. So I thought I'd give Mass Depot a plug, because I really want to thank them for trying to help us out in the lawnmower community. And I'm going to start calling it the lawnmower sporting events that we haven't had yet, but we shall. I mean, there are a lot of them in rider mowers. We don't have them in the zero turns so much. But we're going to start calling this the mower sports. Anyway, thank you, Mass Depot. We appreciate it. And they are bringing more tire sizes in. And since they have their own tire line, they bring those things in huge quantities, so it takes a little while to find out what size tires we need as zero turn mower owners. So the more information, guys, you can get to me, the more information I can get to them on what it is you want, the sizes you want. And I guess I could get on the camera here. Anyway, so what I'm going to do, and this is not scripted, you can always tell my things are not scripted. I also look like I'm hanging a little bit here. I'm going to take a just normal tire. This is a Lawn Pro tire. It's by XL, and it's called an XL Lawn Pro. Now this has got a weird tread pattern. I'm going to turn around here real quickly where you can see it, and let's see if I can get a little closer up to it for you. And it will be, all right, going down. All right, these are, you have 3 wide ones, you have 4 narrow ones, 3 wide, 4 narrow. So it's a little bit of a weird pattern. And I think there's 64 lugs around this tire. So I'm going to thoroughly confuse you. I'm going to turn this thing around and show you what I've started doing to give you an idea of your pattern. So you've got 1 wide one, you got 8 of those. 8/8 is 64. Then you've got 2 wide. They're not as wide as the first one here. And what you want to do to make sure you have a good wide lug, but you want some tire on the ground all the time. You never want to cut these things where you have 0 tire on the ground. And this is going to make it difficult to show you, but I'm going to try to show this to you so you can get it. Alright. So, and I'm going to show you a Grassmaster like it's on your mower here in a moment. So you have 8/8 of these, then you have 8 of these, 8 of these, 8 of these. Okay, so if you were to take this tire and cut this lug to here, you can do the same thing and follow on around, and it'll give you some lug on the ground, not much. So let's say we cut these to here, stopping 1/3 of the way, leave 1/3 in the center, and then take this 1/3 off over here. We're also going to take every other one off, even on the wide ones, and that gives you a pattern on the ground. That's important. So we're not going to do that tire. Weirdo. We're also not going to do these, but we're going to take your Grassmaster tire. Everyone's familiar with this, because this is what you're going to see on an XL Turf lawnmower, whether it's a Big Dog Alpha, Hustler Raptor, or a Stout, Big Dog Stout, or a Hustler X1 or Super Z. You're going to find these Grassmaster tires, and as you can see, I've highlighted the name so that you can see it better. Whoops. By the way, I've got this thing propped up here, so let me reset this. I know it's going to make everyone dizzy, so hang on just a moment. I'm going to reset this tripod. Now, you can see the Grassmaster name on here. And here's the way I would do this if it were going to be done today. I would take this lug and I would bring it down smooth with the sidewall, bring it all the way over, and just like this. And you're always going to have tire on the ground. You've got tire here, tire there. Same way all the way across. And that's going to give you a nice wide lug. And this one has 45 lugs. 45. So you got to make sure you count all your lugs, because if you're not careful you're going to end up with a double somewhere. So you can fix that by, if you need to, you can take a part of this one and a part of this one and leave it so that you've got the equal spacing all the way around. That's up to you. And how would we do this? Okay. Now, since this wasn't scripted and this was just off the fly, got a phone call a while ago asking me about this. So I just set this up real frantically and got this done. So let me grab the tool to show you what I would use. And it's real simple. Sorry about the dead air space there, guys. But all this is just an oscillating tool. And as you can see, I've beat it to death. It's been a good tool. I burn up a DeWalt, a Makita, and a, what was it? Anyway, 3 really high dollar name brands I paid well over $150 a piece for. And I bought this on just a little, see if it's going to be any good, at Harbor Freight. And I paid $54.95 for it, and the whole kit and the case and a whole bunch of these tools and the whole 9 yards. And this thing, I don't know if you can burn it up or not. It's a really good little tool. You can buy these things on sale now for like $14.95. Great little tool. So you put this in the tool. It's just a real simple little item. Yeah, get in the camera here. And it's just an offset little tool. You're going to take this, notice it's a little bit narrower than the lug. You're going to take this and lay it flat and just run it right through here, just like that. And then you're going to run it through there. You're going to come from the side and you're going to do the same thing. So that's all there is to this, ladies and gentlemen. You'll see in the Hustler Mower Owners group, you'll see some guys that are already doing this now, and I've been suggesting it to them for several weeks now. And the one that just put it up, Mr. Preston Cooper, thank you, Preston, for putting this up. He and I haven't even spoken about it, but there's been a couple of guys that wanted some Mass FX tires that they don't have in stock right now. And they asked me, I told them you could do this, and they asked me how to go about it, and I've basically wrote it out for them. So this is your how-to video on how to do this. On this particular tire design, this is what I would do. You can, if you wanted, go straight across and just do a straight pattern. But what this does is it gives you this zigzag, will also give you some hillside, extra hillside holding, which is what you want in these zero turns, because they will try to kill you. I mean, that's just the nature of the beast. So anyway, there you go, ladies and gentlemen. And we hope you enjoyed this little how-to. And every chance you get, don't forget to go by and see Mass Depot. And for those of you that have bought these tires already, be sure and let them know how much you enjoy their tires, how well they're doing, because the more people that lets them know, the more likely they'll get these tires in a lot more quickly for us. So again, thank you, Mass Depot, and thank you for everyone that's asked these questions, and you're more than welcome to put them in the comments below as well. So thank you, guys. Appreciate you coming by. Be sure and subscribe. Let's see. I know, get my ugly face in here. Be sure and subscribe. Hit the like button. Share. hit that notification bell. These things help me get more people to see these, and the more information we get out there, we can help each other out. And I appreciate you once again. Thank you for coming by Max's Garage Mahal. Y'all come back and see me now. You hear?